on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
Yes, indeed. Get up to speed with headlines of interest. Good morning and welcome to the newspaper review on 92.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Sam Oropo Chinedu. The first offering, as always, comes from the Punch. 2023 North Central groups insists on presidency. Anambra poll, ABGA rejects use of electoral materials from Imo. Ndidi Ihanacho join Leicester today. 10 suspects nabbed as police raid criminal hideouts in Lagos. VAT amendments, NBA sands caution National Assembly. Fault FIRS planned revenue court. Lagos DPO loses gun after alleged office sex detains lover. I'll take that again. Lagos DPO loses gun after alleged office sex, then detains lover. Okay, that one I'm reading later on today. Ohaneze laments marginalization. Buhari says Igbo control economy. Troops raid markets where terrorists buy IED materials to make explosives. NMA, NUT differ on Edo threat to bar unvaccinated doctors and teachers. PDP CSOs fume as Buhari absolves self of corruption. Over to The Guardian. Amid VAT uproar, states sue FG over sharing of stamp duties. Yeah, we've heard from the expert that stamp duties also belong to states. So there's a lot on the table. FX market faces fresh test as Naira hits all-time high at 543 Naira to the dollar. INEC recognizes Ozigbo as PDP candidates for Anambra Guba poll. Favors proposed biannual World Cup baseless, says ex-Green Eagles star Adelabu. And businesses, residents shun Uzodimma ground Imo as Buhari visits. Well, your reactions and responses always welcome. You can connect with the numbers 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007, WhatsApp and Telegram 080-903-06-416. The rules are simple, and I think you can keep them. First, turn off your radio, and next, you have 60 seconds to say all that you'd like to say. Can you do that? Let's try. Akanto calls from Bori. Good morning, Akanto.
Good morning, my sister and my brother.
Morning, my sister. How you doing?
Good morning. Yes, I want to quickly respond to the face-up in the examiner journalist. By extension, by the grace of God, I'm a practicing journalist. I want to say there is no risk in the rank and file of Nigeria University Journalist United Council. What they've done yesterday was inauguration of the critical committee that will oversee the winners because the winners are able to conduct this election. I want to caution the society predicated so much on the journalists at the fourth rank of first exit at the rest. There shouldn't be any rank for them. And finally, we inaugurate task force on tax collection. I want to say kudos to Excellency the Governor of Rivers State. He is doing so much well. He is protecting the future of Rivers State. We need somebody like me to take over to the trade to ensure that the person of Rivers State should be sustained.
All right.
Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Akanto. That's just about a minute. Good luck calls from Omuma. Good morning, good luck.
Yes, good morning, Uncle Sam.
Good morning.
My say this morning, some group said, Mr. President, the forensic audit of NDDC received. Some of the committee were politically selected. So, my advice to them and to Nigerians at large is, this is Mr. President Muhammad Buhari. I know him as someone who does not know his father in terms of corruption. Let him scrutinize that report and he will come with a resolution to tell Nigerians what happened in the should not be fast when it's not time to play fast. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good luck. And Chimenem from Chinda, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Carl.
It's Sam. Morning.
Sam, I think let me comment on the president's position on absolving himself from corruption. He really that must come to equity must come with clean hands. If under his watch, you can see what is happening. The economy is dwindling on daily basis. You can see how doctors are crying. Is that not corruption? You can't pay your workers gratuity. Doctors are crying, and you're traveling from here to London without accountability. Is that not corruption? I think we must be very sincere to this nation. If we're in a safer climate, you would have resigned long ago. Now you said you are absorbing yourself. Most of your ministers, there are a lot of sagas and gates in them. Monies are being looted. The roads are not. Go and look at what is happening in Niger Delta. Look at the NDDC saga. Who are the protagonists of this corruption? So I think we know it is high time we begin to set a pace. 2023 should be a year of setting the balance. I'm calling on the youth to understand that it's no more business as usual. Smoke infrastructure where they will pay you 5,000, you sell your conscience. These politicians have looted us. And under his watch, look at what the ministers are doing. Can we clap our hands to say that we are getting it well in this country? Under his watch, the man that claims that he's fighting corruption, I'm so ashamed. Look at what is happening. They've been stealing back from each state.
Thank you very much.
Look at what is going on. Is he not under his watch?
And Israel calls from Emoha. Good morning, Israel.
Good morning, Sam.
Morning.
Yes, the panel disagree with the solution of the forensic audit of the NDDC.
That's right.
Yes, so for me, 100% I agree with them and I support them. From the beginning, I questioned the forensic audit, considering the person that is heading that ministry, which is Aquarius. I question the sincerity and everything concerning the forensic audit. And they also call for his resignation. I have said it over and over. Because Alpha will be there as the head. For me, he has not done anything. He has not done anything. So all their statement today is right. And then the policeman that got into it in one side. Please, Commissioner of Police, show your sincerity and investigate that matter thoroughly. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Jude calls from Elakahe Housing. Good morning.
Yeah, thank the first NDD report. I had expected this to happen. These are our leaders. When they steal all our money from NDDC, they hire these groups to protest, to do all manner of things to protect them. This organization should have waited until the audit report is made public. And I know they are not going to wait. They want to protest. The next thing they do is to protest. Our leaders should really give us a better living condition. A lot of money has been made available for Niger Delta, but our leaders have stolen all our money. And we will blame it. We will blame the Hausa Fulani, we blame the Igbos, we blame the Yoruba for the underdevelopment of the Niger Delta. Whereas we are the architect of our own underdevelopment by stealing all the money made available for development. Stand up, please. Let the audit report come out.
All right, thank you very much, Jude. Over to Facebook. Cletus Virgo says, Rwama bans dumping of waste on median of road. This is a welcome development, but where will the waste be thrown to? Because I have never seen a receptacle, as said. Bobby Emmanuel says, please, the FIRS should take my advice and pay VAT to state governments, because it will be easier to go out of problem of state than federal, because they reside in the states. Mao Laborer says, Nigerians are perpetually groaning, embarrassingly tracked, wandering and gallivanting aimlessly without proper nurturing and guidance. They are seriously disturbed the way the country is run, as if there are no stakeholders. That's as much as I can spare for that message. Why Noble says, Rama bans dumping of waste on median of roads. Yes, it's a well-deserved ban. Oracle last week, Port Harcourt was nothing to write home about. Everywhere was flooded, no road to pass. People deserted their homes to look for refuge. So I pray they adhere to this ban so we can enjoy the best of Port Harcourt. If memory serves right, this is not the first time I've heard of a ban on the median, and I have no idea how the implementation from previous sessions happened. But the fact that there's a new ban tells you it did not go well. So Ruama, I'm hoping this time that action supports words. Dagogo from Borikiri, good morning.
Good morning, Oracle.
Good morning.
Yeah, I want to comment on the headline, which says that the president made a statement concerning the Igbos that people own the economy.
That's right.
Yeah, I completely agree with him. You know, the Igbos are enterprising people when it comes to business, and I'm really happy that the president went there. I believe the Igbo leaders saw him. You know, there has been this force being produced by people from the east, from people from the east, that the president is no longer existing. So going to make that statement, I like that. And briefly, the World Cup, a former Green Eagles player saying that the World Cup should not be played every 2 years. I completely agree with him also, because the World Cup is a traditional football tournament and it's for 4 years.
Okay.
Prestigious. It's not the Euros. Even the Euros is not played every 2 years. So I think they should really wait. It's 4 years.
All right, thank you very much. John from Mumukrishi, good morning.
Yes, good morning, too.
Good morning, it's Sam.
Thank you for forensic audit report. You are surprised. You can see, all this while, the Niger Delta have been crying that all that 6 trillion that has been coming to NDBC since its creation has not been getting to the people and the people of Niger Delta, and nothing has to show for it. Now, Pandef is crying. What do you expect? These are the suspects. The main suspects are the ones crying, because they know that majority of them there are involved in this. That is why you see them come out and start crying. Because Pandef will pretend as if they are fighting for Niger Delta, but indirectly they are the ones fighting us and blowing us free. I am very happy for the forensic audit, and I know that soonest head will roll. And Buhari has stopping himself from corruption. That is absolutely correct.
All right.
There is no way you can trace any loot or any form of corruption to President Muhammadu Buhari. He's somebody that is contented with what he has.
Thank you very much, John. 60 seconds has just happened to happen. The press briefing and protest by Pandef does not hold water. It's so embarrassing and a ploy to hide the report of the NDDC forensic audit under the carpet. If you check well, you will discover that Pandef members are some of the beneficiaries of NDDC contracts that crumbles the development of Niger Delta today. Chief Monday Emolka. Well, you see the thing, Chief Monday, checking well involves that report being made public. So if and when it comes out, if we are to go by the provisions of the report, then we will know who got what. On the controversial forensic audit of NDDC, the revelation trailing the outcome of the report is shocking, but all stakeholders need to tread with caution in order not to defeat the idea behind the report. Amadi David says on WhatsApp, any groups of people finding fault in the report should hide their faces in shame. Buhari sets up the committee. He will not investigate anything again. Rather, any company indicted will be probed in line with the audit report. Ogu Ojone Justice. And Marshall says the ban by Rama from dropping waste in the middle of the road is commendable, but let them make provisions for where the waste will be dropped. Still on Ruama, Raphael Ainda, Ruama banned dumping of refuse on the road. Before now, Rivers State's Environmental Sanitation Authority made provision for collection centers before the waste is evacuated to approved dump sites. Back to the phone line, Sarah Barry calls from Kaduna. Interesting. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Greetings, Samorako.
Morning.
My name is Sarah Barry. I'm calling right from Kaduna State.
Okay.
Sokoto Road.
Go ahead.
I want to really agree with the president of what he what he talked about the Igbos. And I want to join my voice in saying if only the Igbos know what to do, it is even Nigerians that will be begging them. So I would advise them to go back home and really look at themselves and know who they are. And use it because they are really blessed to make and turn any economy around for good. But they will not be used it well. Secondly, the dumping of refugees in River State. Please, the people in charge, the agency in charge, has not really been doing well. Where are those places they have recognized as dumping of refugees? You know, even down to our local government area, they should make sure they should show there should be a signpost that this place is a recognized place. Because who knows where they will dump refugees? They don't have enough. The population of River State is large. And that is why you can see the generation of death. People is everywhere. They shouldn't start punishing people when they have not told us where and where to dump this refuge.
All right.
That is my own contribution this morning.
Thank you very much, Ruama. You've heard all the way from Kaduna. The waste is affecting someone there, so we might have to clear it for the purpose of safety and sanity. Kingsley from Rumeme, good morning.
Thank you, Samora Chinedu, Principal Lecturer for Rumeme Kingdom.
Go ahead.
The Northwest Zone telling Nigerians that they deserve the presidency zone to their region. I think it's a misnomer. Reason being that the North, Central Zone has held on to power for a total of 18 years. General Yakubu Gowon reigned for 9 years. IBB 8 years. Abdulsalam Abubakar 1 year. And during these years, they have utilized power adequately and maximally. For instance, even if the federal capital territory Abuja was proposed by General Murtala Mohammed, it was IBB's reign that expedited the movement and accorded it a special political status. And that notwithstanding, they have served as a democracy as a Senate president when IU held sway, Mark 8 years, Saraki 4 years. What more are they asking for? I think they should look towards the south. Thank you very much, Prince.
All right. This is one of many conversations that literally never ends. And it begs questions, not even opinions, just questions. Questions like, should I be bothered about the blood group, genotype, ethnicity, height, complexion, nativity, origin of the leader, but the competence? But hey, it's politics. There are different points of conversation. OG from Rupako, good morning.
Yeah, Chinedu, good morning.
Good morning.
So let me go straight by saying the police has done it again.
Wow.
The police has done it again.
What have they done?
I wonder if looking at the woman's nakedness, she's trying to take a forensic audit on the woman. So in order to go and tell the CP on how the woman has done and what the woman did not. It is a shame. It is a shame. A simple thing that the security man should know. Oh, Jesus Christ, this country. And Governor Wike inaugurating who and who. Please, the civil servants have not been promoted. The pensioners has not been paid. These are the necessary things one should think of the governor should start implementing. What is he inaugurating for? Inaugurating people who go and begin to harass people again in River State. Before you know that, you hear that they've killed people. Please, he should lead that inauguration. And Pandef, please, allow this audit that has been done. If it is manipulation or witch hunting, they should go and answer it. And if they are free or they are innocent, they will be left. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Obunna calls from Oyibo. Good morning.
Good morning from my brother.
Good morning.
Yeah. Let me talk about Rwanda saying that we should not dump refuse at the road median. It is a welcome development. And the question is, where do we dump this refuse? Some I stay at the side of Onyibo. From Express Junction, Onyibo, down to, let's say, Impels, I can't see anywhere any approved dump site. Then where do you expect the residents to dump their refuse?
Initially, they used to dump it, at the middle of the road before the road construction was done. And since after that road construction, there is no other way somebody can dump refuse. I think the woman has to do something there. Then on this policeman from my one police station, I think Commissioner of Police has to do the needful. Honestly speaking, he did not do well at all. There should have been punishment for him. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Now, can we normalize implementation being a welcome development and not just declaration? Is it possible it becomes a welcome development when we see action? I don't know. I just think it can. Buguma is on the phone. Good morning.
Yeah, George. Oracle, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. You see, I am looking at the panel condemning the forensic audit.
Look at it.
I want to say that, Oracle, once upon a time, you remember that we all cried about the financial misappropriation that is ongoing in the NDDC. And we all together was wishing and expecting that something like this to be done. Let there be unveiling of those behind the troubles between the Delta region, the development that is being expected. And then now, some person coming out to preempt the court, because as it stands now, we are expecting that white paper should be sent to the court of law and let those behind this evil be brought to justice. And then the court will now look at it and make a pronouncement. Now we, our own people here, are the own people preempting the court, giving their own fact and figure as against the one that is before Malami. I don't know where we are going. I don't know where they want us to be. Thank you, my brother. That is my question.
Thank you very much. Temple calls from Rumomasi. Good morning, Temple.
Good morning, the very distinguished sir. How are you doing this morning, sir?
I'm wonderful.
Yes, sir. Panel 14, the forensic audit report. For me, whether they fought or they did not, I will always say that who is going to prosecute who in this their forensic audit report? We talk about 7,000, we talk about 13,000 contracts and the job, and some companies have been indicted. And begin to ask yourself, who are the owners of this company? The same people that are all inclusive in the panel that is, that put up this forensic audit report. Because the last time I checked, neither you or myself is part of that contract that is flying up and down. So what am I saying? All the resources put together, our taxpayers' money put together, that we use in compiling that forensic audit report. Distinguished, I'm telling you with immediate reckoning that forensic audit report is going to die a forensic death. Nobody is going to prosecute you. All their names now. You see what will happen. So they should forget about it. Nothing good is going to come out of that. If as I'm talking to you right now, that thing has been cemented. Nothing is going to happen. As far as Uwama is talking, for me, I'm appealing to Felix Ubwa, the chairman of Uwama. The ban is a very good one, but making receptacles available where people can drop their rate is very much important. Because if they do not say anywhere to drop it, my brother, they will drop it anywhere. Thank you.
I have a strong feeling that naturally Temple Okere is a calm person. But when he raises his voice like this, it's a consequence of circumstance. Many times, what you hear from the headlines will make you a freedom fighter. Many times. Thank you, Temple. Alain Spieth on Facebook says, Ruama asking residents not to dump waste on medium sets up task force. This is laughable. I know some areas do not have a dumping point and they cannot keep their waste in their houses. I will advise Obura to make better provision for the people before sending his boys out to hunt others. Well, I mean, that's the commonsensical thing to do. So the fact that someone has to advise, I don't know. Maybe someone has not done it. Dozier says, when you go to places like Ekoe in Bielsa, you'll find out that we are our own problem because the Polytechnic is decaying with very few students. So I support the forensic audit. Dozier Zubike. Ogochukwu Wadi, Imo State University renamed. Okay. And Obia Junwa says, Governor Wike inaugurates committee on VAT collection. Committee this and that. Please, I want to ask Mr. Governor what tangible things he's been doing with all this amount of money collected so far. We in River State are not blind nor deaf. Oga, River State money is for River State people. Cosmos Udema. People should stop saying the NDDC forensic report is not true. It is completely true. And I really want to say that if people are not prosecuted to serve as deterrent, then the purpose of the report is defeated. NDDC is fantastically corrupt. Which I can. Rama banning dumping of waste on the median of road is long expected. But will our people obey? Almost all the roads in Port Harcourt are littered. Some do not follow instruction of dumping refuse by 7 p.m. anymore, making it difficult for road users to use the road. Back to the phone lines. Good news from PH Town. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother, man.
Good morning.
Let me took my mind in the issue of Rwanda. Even Felix Uda himself knows that the bad luck and left time. Even he likes it right now, listening to people talking. He knows that that water, last time, it's like those things under the law, when the assembly members gave that order, they passed a law that nobody should be generator in the River State because it's causing political nuisance. And they themselves, we are even protecting for defense in governmental defense. Such orders cannot stand. When you say using this, you cannot stand. That is that. Then government inaugurating fact committee. Why he was discussing about fact and interactive sessions? At the outside of the government house, grandfathers, grandmothers, retired civil servants, we are lined up on the road, crying, lamenting for their money. Now, we have spent money between flavor. We are free. I took my time to calculate the total flavors you have done, not up to 300 billion naira. And I asked, what are all the money that came to River State spent? Because I remember that River State has money more than Akwa. And Akwa only one plane for over 17 billion naira. And they are bought about 5. It was there. So, and this is proof money to the state. So, that is the money.
All right.
Good news from
Thank you. Good news. Mufasa from NTA Road. Good morning.
Yeah, hi Sam, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, progress supporting the forensic audit report. Well, let me just inform you that Pandef does not speak for the Niger Delta. These are people who are speaking for themselves and their pockets. They are forcing a report that has not been made public, or is it that they know something that we don't know? If they are contractors, they should come out and tell us plainly, rather than coming out under the guise of Pandef all the time to, drag us backward in the region. So, as far as I'm concerned, we, the Niger Delta, we want to see what is in that report. We want to see the people who have been cutting away with our money. I want to see justice done, to the Niger Delta people and those who have, have been accused of not carrying out the developmental project as supposed to be meant for the Niger Delta. And for the policeman who engaged in that unprofessional and barbaric conduct, well, it has now become a recurring decimal. I wonder the sort of training that these police officers have. You back into somebody's apartment who is naked, and the person is asking you to leave the house. Let that dress up. You slap the person's sister. What sort of barbaric act is that? It is very unfortunate, Sam. Very, very unfortunate. Thank you.
Thank you, Mufasa. It truly is unfortunate. I'm holding myself from speaking on that, but yes, I still should hold myself. Rama banning dumping of refuse on the road. Before now, River State Environmental Sanitation Authority made provision for collection centers. I think I've taken this before. Dear Pandef, oh, this is a letter. Interesting. And the good people of Niger Delta, were you actually expecting an authentic forensic audit from this administration? Laughable, Newton says. Now, the president is about to set up a committee to investigate the process, a committee that may not sit till January 2022. You chop, I chop mentality. Yours truly, Newton Akira. Thank you, Newton. Christian says, now that the long-awaited NDDC audit report has been submitted, I think it will be proper for Pandef to demand for its implementation rather than condemning the report that shows how NDDC, whose primary responsibility is create and develop a better region, has turned to ATM in the hands of selfish politicians. Some River State Police are now becoming untouchable, that they enter people's houses and take advantage of their privacy at gun threat. I think action is needed against the police. Here, constitutional action. Rioma to ban dumping of waste on major roads. I think this will be a welcome development if diligently carried out, Comrade Melubari Debo says. And JJ calls from Rumigbo. Good morning, JJ.
Yeah, Sam, good morning.
Good morning.
Pandef faulting the NDDC forensic report. Sam, I'll give you a very short story of a movie I watched.
Okay.
What's his name? Jim Ike was abroad.
Okay.
This man is his uncle. He came over. He keeps sending money for his uncle to build houses, cars, and everything. He will snap and send to Jim Ike. When Jim Ike told him that he was coming back to Nigeria, you know what he did? He called all the chiefs and told them that the guy is running mad already, is doing drugs, that when he comes now, he'll begin to ask for the houses, the cars, that you don't mind that he's mad already. That is what Pandef is doing right now. They want to pretend negative things in the minds of the people so that when you hear it, you say, oh, they're talking before. Pandef will not talking before. You guys should come clean. You are not even, in fact, I'm even suspecting that most of these 6-point-something trillion, your members, they have eaten up of. That's why you are polluting the minds of the people so that when the result comes, people begin to say, oh, they're talking before. We are not talking before. They could have come clean so that this whole money will know which shopper. I expect that they will organize a protest right now to find that the people who ate this money should be arrested. It's giving people that ate money. They are saying 6 trillion. You that don't know jack about the process, telling 2 trillion. Let the park well a bit. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Well, Jamaica and Kemowo have been likened to a beautiful Niger Delta. Quite the analogy there. Well, it seems to be the Pandef show this morning, and to make it even better, at 8 a.m. we'll be having that conversation around the demands of Pandef. Do you support the call for the president to set up another committee to investigate the audit report? That's the conversation on the Morning Crossfire. Don't go anywhere.